So when I was around 6 or 7 years old, I'd say, my father got a promotion in his job, and it was a pretty big promotion. So this is great, but unfortunately we had to move to a different state. As a lot of promotions go, you get this big raise, but you gotta move to a different place. You know, for my entire childhood, I lived in Arkansas, and if any of you have ever been there or you currently live there, you know it's just a horrible place. Literally just farm, cotton fields, soy fields for miles and miles and miles. It's also super hot and just all around a terrible place to live. Anyway, that's besides the point. We're moving to East Tennessee, which in fact is an amazing place. So we were all packed up. Everything's looking good to go. My brother and my mom were taking the minivan on the road trip, and I stayed with my dad in the U-Haul. Now, if you don't know what a U-Haul is, it's pretty much just a big trailer truck that you rent that you can use to move things. They're pretty big, so they can hold a lot of furniture and boxes and things of that sort. So, we're about 3 or 4 hours down into the trip, and we just passed the Arkansas to Tennessee state line. Everything's going great. Me being a little kid, I was stupid. Really stupid. We stopped about an hour before we used the bathroom to get food and things like that, use the bathroom. My dumbass didn't feel the need to use the restroom. And we had about 6 hours left on the road trip. And there wasn't a rest area or an exit to get to a gas station for miles beyond the point where we were. Obviously we couldn't stop, so my dad made me do what any civilized human would do. The classic pee in a bottle. On paper, this strategy is flawless, easy to execute, and convenient. So I begin the procedure of pissing in a bottle. Everything is going smoothly until one fatal thing occurs. Now, as everyone knows, most roads aren't always 100% smooth, so you have an occasional bump or pothole here and there. Some states have more than others. This usually wouldn't be a big deal, but this was a fatal flaw in my epic story. Anyway, while I'm pissing in this bottle, we hit a massive pothole, and I'm talking like this thing was like probably two feet wide and like 6 inches deep. It's pretty big. I'm sure everyone, or at least every guy, I don't know what it's like to piss as a woman, knows that there is a no point of return when you're peeing. Now, if you don't know, I'll explain. It's basically when you're taking a piss and there's no way to stop yourself without experiencing like physical pain. So basically, whenever we hit that pothole, I was experiencing the point of no return. My shit came flying out of that bottle whenever we hit that hole, I tell you. And nothing that was in the bottle already came out, fortunately. But the faucet, it didn't shut off by any means. And when I say I painted the damn truck gold, you don't even know the fucking half of it. Initially, it started to hit the roof of the truck, then the windows, and at last but not least, it hit my dad square in the fucking noggin. Now, I remember my dad literally shielding his face with his hand to not be blasted by the outrageous force of my stream. Now, it was such a chaotic moment in my life that it all feels like a blur now, almost as if I blacked out from the immense power that I was producing at the time. Anyway, the rest of the ride home went smoothly, and at this moment, it was never spoken of again in our family. And I don't think my mother or my brother knows about it. It was kind of kept between me and my dad. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this story. I have plenty more to come, and I'll see you soon.